Let's take a look around this place and make sure there are no books here. Looks all clear to me. That looks good. Over here. Looks like that's the actual place. Over here. No, okay. Here we go. Ooh, I almost did not make that. It's probably something I'm going to be going down into later on. Really come over here and talk to this guy. Dude. That was bulky. Okay, how do I... Okay, well, we're doing this. Oh, there's all manner of caves. I think we're gonna have to come up and around eventually. Yeah, we're gonna have to go through this guy. This guy's a dick. Hey, Rip. Okay, I think this will take me to the guy I'm looking for. What's in here? Take that book. That book has nothing for me. It's an actual person. got these camps all around. And this is the guy we're looking for right here.
You aren't with the pilgrims, are you? Then perhaps you can be of assistance. General Endare scours this place for Rajine's mantle, but the relic must be kept from her hands. Either she misunderstands the dangers, or she thinks they don't apply to her.
Why don't you want her to find it?
I'm concerned about its misuse. Unless you're prepared to handle them correctly, relics such as these can corrode you. I would tell General Endare myself, but I don't trust her intentions. Not after she pressed these pilgrims into service.
Why do you want it?
I know how to handle such relics. Before joining the Mages Guild, I'd hoped to serve the 8 Divines. Then I thought, why not do both? If we can find Regine's mantle, I'll know what must be done to safely transport it.
Alright, where should we start looking?
The Falinesti faithful believe the Welkin stones hold the memories of the walking city. Earlier, I heard soldiers speaking of the same stones. If you can see me past the frost trolls, perhaps we can see what the stones have to do with Rajine's mantle.
What do you know about Rajine?
Rajine is a Khajiit trickster god, also worshipped by thieves and deceivers.
Oh.
The Khajiit swap tales of Rajine's greatest pranks. It is said his 7 shadows do his bidding throughout Tamriel.
7 shadows?
Yes, each shadow reflects a different aspect of Regine's personality and power. This could be a convenient metaphor, actual living shadows, or something else entirely.
Okay. How does it connect to the walking city?
I have a theory, but until I can support it, speculation is less than useless. Perhaps the Welkin stones will reveal more.
Okay, tell me about the general.
A famous high elf general, or infamous, depending on who you ask. Her Jade Dragoons are well respected, but she has an aggressive reputation. Last I heard, she was in Haven.
Why would she be looking for it?
A very good question, which raises another. Regine's mantle is a Khajiit legend. Why does she seek it out in Grantwood, the home of the Wood Elf King? What could have brought it to the Falinesti Winterside?
Why are you afraid of the trolls?
Arms as tall as a person, an endless hunger, and jaws that can snap off a horse's leg in a single bite. Why am I afraid of frost trolls? The real question is, why aren't you?
Oh, because I'm crazy. Alright. Oh.
Let's see what these stones reveal.
Okay.
Who are you? What brings you into my home?
A simple thief of hearts, come to steal yours from this walking city.
Steal my heart, or steal your loins? For your arrow looks a quiver.
Such a lonely mouth can dine anywhere, a trait we both share. What service to our palates should we conjoin in feast?
I am a married woman, so you must starve, unless you care to feast upon yourself.
Wait, what? Okay. Well, let's let's head this way. See what this stone has.
There must be more to see.
cannot sleep, and my husband will not wake. What cruel jest is this?
Say the word, Lady Nerune. I will allow you to sleep in my bed.
Scoundrel! You think to steal me from my husband? From the city I call home?
I only stole your sleep, which I gifted to your husband. His inattention must make him harder to love.
What would you know of love, monster? You have none of it, and you will have none of me.
Your protests ring hollow, Lady Nerue. We shall see how much when I steal you away from husband and home.
That guy's a dick. Alright, well, looks like we gotta go this way. Spear. Oh.
Frosttroll! A Frosttroll!
Yeah. Another jack of health. Come over here. Do it.
What else can we learn?
Come to me, my little snowbird.
What have you done? Where am I?
This vault, I built it to hold a precious treasure deep below your walking city. I will keep you safe and away from interference.
Why have you done this? Is your heart as cold as this chamber?
Your heart is cold, Lady Nerune. Warming it to Rajine's shadow will unlock the prison built of your denial.
Never. I would rather freeze until time's end than share one warm moment with you.
So be it. This vault shall forever hold your frozen heart. I leave my mantle to conceal the shame you caused me. Farewell, Nerune.
Now we know why the fallen Esti faithful were forced to dig. We should speak of this.
Yeah, okay. One moment, just gonna close that out and check my messages real quick. Okay. So yeah, that was fucked up. What do you got to say to that?
General Endari was certain she'd find Rajine's mantle beneath the fallen Esti winter site. She made the fallen Esti faithful dig for that frozen vault. It seems they have uncovered it. And it would certainly explain the frost trolls.
How do we find it?
Perhaps Kirtor can help. The fallen Esti faithful aren't led by anyone, but after the soldiers arrived, he worked to keep tempers calm. He may know where to find the vault.
And how do we find him?
Last I saw, he was in an encampment near the dig site. Mostly fallen Esti faithful with a handful of soldiers. We should avoid the site itself. The frost trolls are down there.
Okay. And what can you tell me about the faithful?
They're peaceful sorts. Most believe their faith will one day draw the walking city back from wherever it disappeared.
How would they do that?
You'd be better off asking them to explain their own delusion. I've noted it's not a religious experience for everybody. Some use the annual pilgrimage to hold a revel in Fallen Esti's honor. Any excuse to celebrate.
Alright, goodbye. Alright, so we gotta go to town. Or not town, but the camp that's over here. Oh. Well, fuck it.
Trying to kill us!
Wait, there was a guy there? I didn't even see him. Shows how little I was paying attention. Yeah, we'll deal with that guy later. Hey!
You travel with Braylor. He has proven himself a friend to the Fallenesti faithful. There are questions written upon your faces. What is it you seek?
I seek the Holy Grail.
As was General Endare.
Oh.
When our digging revealed existing tunnels, she pulled us back to our camp before taking her soldiers to the dig site below. Then the frost trolls emerged from the caves. They slaughtered most soldiers left behind.
You know where the general is?
It seems you diverted a frost troll from one of her soldiers. Upon reaching safety, the knowledge you seek was passed to me. She was last seen in the northernmost cave of the dig site.
Okay.
She pressed us into service in the search for Rachine's mantle.
Mm-hmm.
Initially, their treatment was harsh. But I spoke with her directly and proposed she take a lighter approach. In return, I would convince the Fallenesti faithful to assist her efforts.
She agreed to that?
Yes, she saw the wisdom in my words. A reasonable request earned a reasonable response. A true shame the rest of Tamriel doesn't work like that.
Okay. Well, let's go to the dig site. It's not gonna tell me which exact dig site is it. Okay. Maybe it will. I wonder what's in the other caves. I may go take a peek in one afterwards. It's cold as balls in here. Okay, yeah, run as fast as you can. Oh.
Are you another soldier? Come to loose trolls upon the Valenwood?
What?
How can so many know my name after all these years? Yes, I am Narame. I hope to stem the tide of frost trolls by sealing their egress. But ice is the only form I may take beyond the walls of my prison. Tell me why you are here.
Because I'm looking for the mantle.
You are not the first. General Endare broke through to my prison in search of the same. I will aid you in seeking Regine's mantle, but only if you swear to free me.
Deal.
Regine's mantle is the key to my prison beneath the Fallenesti winter site. If I but touch its hem, it will steal all my hatred for Regine's shadow and fill the void with love. I'll make lute strings of his innards first. Only another may safely free me. A cruel and spiteful jest.
Why is it a cruel jest?
To show me I was powerless in his clutches. Worse, to kindle hope my husband would come to free me, then smother that hope with his continued absence. But Regine's shadow knows nothing of love. I did not waver, not once.
Where do I go to find the mantle?
There is another cave, sealed by a frost-covered door. It leads to my prison. If you swear to free me, I will allow you inside to speak of Regine's mantle.
Okay. Why are you angry at the general?
I was delighted to speak with another after so long. But once inside, she ignored me entirely. Then in her haste to find Regine's mantle, she loosed the frost trolls.
What happened to her soldiers?
Regine's shadow suspended them in my prison to guard against invaders. It seems they had never before sucked on the flesh of men or mer. But once they did, it was a terrible frenzy.
How long have you been imprisoned?
General Indari spoke of it being the second era. It seems I was trapped here in the first.
I swear to free you. All right. Is that one? That was the first one I was going to go into, but I stepped back.
There. Come. Let us speak of Regine's mantle.
Shush. Right. Riot.
This way! I'm in here!
Okay. Hey, how's it going? We're just gonna look at a couple things here. Hey, how's it going?
My prison holds me in complete solitude for centuries, yet 2 visitors arrive on the same day. But we have little time. General Indari has pushed deeper into the prison.
How should we proceed?
Take this ring. It's my wedding band. It's the one thing I hold dear in this wretched place. Should you bring it to the inner vault, I can join you in icy form. I'll warn you of the dangers and aid you against them.
And what if she has the mantle?
You swore you would free me! Forgive me. The promise of freedom ruins my manners. You should do what you must, and what you are willing. I will not press you to betray who you are, not on my account.
How can you help me within the vault?
I was no mage when Regine's shadow first stole me from Wildest. But I've studied every inch of this icy prison. With effort, I learned to sap away its energy. It's what allows me to form the icy construct, as we first met.
Can it help me within the inner vault?
Direct my wedding band at any foe. I can use it as a focus to freeze your enemies for a short time.
Okay. What do you know about the
Very
mantle?
little, unfortunately. It may be a divine piece of the god Regine, gifted to his shadow. Why he would squander it upon me is beyond my comprehension.
Why would she want it?
Why would anyone want a piece of the trickster god? The answer is usually power. But for what purpose, I cannot say.
Good point. Good point. I'm ready to go.
I've been trapped here for so long. To feel the sun upon my face again. Just to think of its indulgence.
Alright, here we go. Okay. I swear I'm going. Radish. Okay, here we go. Oh, well, that's a dick. Where were you on that one? I thought you were gonna warn me. Keep him there. Fucking die. I could have just snuck by him completely. No, I had to go and fucking pick a fight. Ah.
General Andare's soldiers were no match for the inner vault. Step carefully.
Oh. Yeah. Commercial power. Okay.